Hey everyone, welcome back to this iOS 10 development video course. In the previous section, we learned how to use contacts and the contacts UI framework. We made an app based on them. In this section, we'll learn about a feature which is the Apple Watch. We'll learn how to create an extension for this awesome device. For developing such an app, we'll learn how the Apple Watch architecture is organized. Also, how to deal with its UI, how to code with its classes, and finally, we'll see how to communicate with a paired iPhone device. Now we move on to the first video of this section that deals with the basic concepts of the Apple Watch. Here we'll understand the different parts of an Apple Watch extension. In this video, we're going to take a look at the concepts of the Apple Watch and how to create an Apple Watch app and its basic concepts. Start a new project and check its difference with an iOS app. What is an Apple Watch application? The Apple Watch application is an extension of an iPhone application, which means we cannot develop an Apple Watch application without an iPhone application. This extension is divided in two parts. The Watch app, where the storyboard and other resources files are stored. The other part, which is the WatchKit extension, where the source code is located. Both parts are installed on the Apple Watch since version 2. The WatchKit has different parts for our extension. Besides the app, we have Glance, which is one scene for retrieving some fast information. Notifications. Like the notifications on the iPhone, Apple Watch is also able to show notifications. Complications. Sounds complicated, but it's not. Complications are like custom information or layout displayed around the clock. Apple Watch also uses a different operating system. It uses watchOS, which has many similarities with iOS. Bear in mind that different operating systems have different versions and updates. Developing for an Apple Watch can be done with Swift and Objective-C. However, most of iOS frameworks are not compatible with Apple Watch. Most UI components come from the WatchKit framework. Some third-party frameworks, like Reactive Cocoa, offers us both options, the iOS framework and also the watchOS framework. Let's have a better idea about its development by opening Xcode and creating a new project. This time, let's go to the watchOS section and choose iOS app and WatchKit app. The next dialog is very similar to the equivalent one on iOS. However, there are a few different options. One interesting feature is that devices options are universal or iPhone. There's no option for iPad only, as Apple Watches are compatible with iPhone 5 or later, but not with iPad. As we can appreciate, there are a few checkboxes in the bottom of the dialog. Let's see what they are. The notification scene is the message that we receive when the app is not on the foreground and wants to attract the user's attention. The glance is a screen which appears when the user swipes up on the watch. It's done for checking some kind of fast information like the current weather or for some controls like playing music. The complication is basically some customization on the displaying watch time. Unit test and UI test are some kind of scripts which test our app and check that it's working as expected. Once your project is open, have a look that there are two new groups which are related to WatchKit. The first one ends with WatchKit app, where the storyboard and the assets catalog is located. The other group which ends with WatchKit extension, where we can see some Swift files. When running on the simulator, remember to select the corresponding target for the Apple Watch. Both apps will be executed, the WatchKit extension and the iOS application. Even knowing that your app is focused on the Watch app, don't forget that it must also be an approved iOS app on the App Store. In this video, we learned the basic concepts about the Apple Watch apps.